Alright troops, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Assassination rogue for PvP. With the introduction of Deathstalker hero talents, this changes our opener in PvP, so we can apply Deathstalker's mark. Now, this is crucial for the additional damage and to get the most out of our burst windows. Regarding our damage and abilities, not much has changed since Season 4 of Dragonflight. However, I've decided to drop 2 nodes of the talent tree in favour of others, which I'll cover off in this video. For a guide on how to manage and maintain our damage, see the link to the video at the end for damage maintenance. Now let's dive into the talent choices and a quick explanation to why I chose these. Straight away, you can see I no longer use Kingsbane, as this doesn't offer the same kill potential as it did in Season 4 of Dragonflight. I've also decided not to use Master Assassin, as this talent is best spent elsewhere. I've opted for spending these talents into Doomblade, which applies a 20% bleed based on mutilate damage, and the final talent point into Serrated Bone Spike. Serrated Bone Spike is the same as it was before, a bleed applied for the duration to the target in combat, or until the target dies. However, this is no longer an active ability that we're required to click, as this is now passively applied when we use Rupture on a target. Also applies 1 combo point per active Bone Spike. With the use of talents that increase our bleed damage, like Sudden Demise, Arterial Precision, and Zoldic's Recipe, our bleeds are our main damage to maintain. It's worth noting the strength of Serrated Bone Spike when in team fights when used with Indiscriminate Carnage, as this gives us a 6-second window when we begin our opener to apply Garrote and Rupture to multiple targets with ease. During this 6-second window, when we apply Rupture, this also applies Serrated Bone Spike to each of the targets that get cleaved with the Rupture application. This also only uses 1 charge of your Serrated Bone Spike, but will give you anywhere between 3 and 6 combo points for free, which I use Slice and Dice for, which means I don't have to use a global to build points for this. Moving on to the Deathstalker hero talents. These talents synergise well with the build, as Fatal Intent is a debuff with a very high chance to apply to the target if they're above 20% health, and deals damage when they fall below 20% health. This added pressure with Sudden Demise gives great pressure for passive execution potential. A choice node I see a lot of players choosing differently is on Lingering Darkness and Symbolic Victory. Lingering Darkness gives us a 30% damage increase for 30 seconds after Death Mark expires, but Symbolic Victory gives us an additional 15% damage on our next Envenom, to which I prefer the Symbolic Victory for the following reasons. When we apply our 3 stacks of Deathstalker's mark with Ambush, these marks are spent when we use our finishers with 5 or more combo points, and it deals additional damage and causes our next ambush or mutilate to deal 50% additional damage also, which Doomblade benefits from. The final node in the hero talent tree is Darkest Night. When we consume our final stack of Deathstalker's mark from the target, we get 40 energy, and our next Envenom with max combo points deals 60% additional damage, and it's a guaranteed crit. And this is where Symbolic Victory comes into play and gives us an additional multiplier of 15%. I've seen numbers between 1.5 million to 2.3 million damage from a single Envenom. Oh, and it also applies 3 stacks of Deathstalker's mark back onto the target so as you can rinse and repeat everything. Just before I move on to the new opener I've been using, 97.9% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you find this video useful and want to show some love, hit that subscribe button. If you like, comment and sub helps my channel grow and lets me know what you guys enjoy and want to see more of. For the opener, we'll start with Garrote twice, Ambush to apply Deathstalker marks, Rupture consumes 1 stack of the Deathstalker mark, use your free combo points to apply Slice and Dice, build to 5+ combo points, use Crimson Tempest to burst, build to 5+ combo point, use Thistle Tea, Shiv, Death Mark, Kidney Shot, vanish aggressively, but do not use Ambush after this vanish, Garrote twice, Cheap Shot, Envenom, rinse and repeat with combo builders and spenders. Ensure that you've consumed your last Deathstalker's mark to shift before you Envenom next. This will enable you to get the most damage possible. And there you have it. This opener and burst will allow you to delete any targets that you face in PvP. With crits of 1.5 million plus, and with stacked bleed pressure, enemies won't stand a chance. If you found this useful, or if you have any questions, be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more content for Season 1 of The War Within. Until next time troops,